Hi friends, and welcome to my channel, The Great Jelly Library. My name is Floss, and I am so glad you could join me. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so that I may continue to bring you all the bookish fun. Alright guys, well, it's good to be back. I took a little hiatus. I had my grandbaby, and yeah, I had the baby, and yeah, for about 3 days, and it was lovely. I really enjoyed that. But now, back to work. Yeah, I did go back to work yesterday. I took a little break from YouTube, but I am back and I am ready to have some fun with you guys. So here's the schedule for the week. I have a fan blowing on me because it is hot as tennis balls in here, if you catch my drift. So I'm gonna kick it down a notch, the speed down just one notch. I'm banking on the camera won't pick the sound of the fan up, but I'm not 100% on that, so I am going to kick it down a notch in about a minute or two. But here's the schedule for the week. I did a little book haul, the rest of my birthday books. Today I'm going to do a fun little tag, and then I'm going to finish the week out with a book review. Does that sound like a plan? Is that a good plan? Okay, great. Then that's what we'll do. So I hope I get this right. Okay, this part I will get right, absolutely. I'm going to do a little tag, and it's called, it is called, let's see, let me see here. It is called, my favorite things BookTube tag. And I was tagged by the lovely and intelligent Shannon over at Shannon's Bookish Musings and Music. And this tag is an original tag. I cannot see up close with my glasses on. This tag is an original tag by author Adele. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, my apologies. Lauren, Adele. I am not familiar with her, but as soon as I am done with this, I am heading on over to her channel. I'm going to hit that subscribe button, and I think it would be a good idea if you did too. Help a girl out. Also, if you are not subscribed to Shannon's channel, why not? She's a lovely gal, and she puts out really good BookTube content. I think you're really gonna like her. So there we go. Now this is 14 prompts long. So yeah, I heard what Shannon's answers were, and they were all very, very good answers. So I myself, I'm going to wing this. True to fashion, I'm going to wing it. So let's see what we come up with. One thing about me, okay, so the key word is favorite. We're zeroing in on that word, favorite. So one thing about me is, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay. I definitely have my favorites, and when I have my favorites, I do not ever stray from them. I have many, many likes that may come and go, but my favorites remain a constant in my life. So any answer that I may give as a favorite would be written in stone. It is concrete, friends. All right, number one, who's your favorite musician and or band? Well, there were many favorites growing up as a teen. We loved me some Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Yes, we did. But alas, things change, and Tom's style changed. And although my love for Tom remains, my taste in his music has changed. And so a strong like, but not my favorite. I would have to say favorite, Elvis Presley. There's no doubt. In my life, there's never gonna be another Elvis. He's as close to perfect in my view as they come. I see no wrong with him, and anytime somebody calls him overweight or the D word or something less appealing, them is fighting words. And I'm just gonna say something not nice, and I'm gonna walk away. So I'm gonna protect my man. I'm gonna do it. I love him, and he's my favorite. Okay. Band. I don't know. I would have to say Tom Petty, but back in the day when it was Mudcrutch and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, all before like the Wildflowers album, Jammin' Me. I think I kind of pulled the plug just after Southern Accents, just after that album. So yeah, so if I had to pick a band, maybe him, but I don't know, I like me some Ambrosia. Do you know who Ambrosia is? I don't know. I like me some of that. Although, let's see, there's so many talented musicians out there, Michael Bublé and Frank Sinatra, and just, I don't know, just calm, relaxing music I like mood music. So, I don't know, my taste varies, but I also like fun, funky, disco, I don't know. I like me some Conway Twitty. I know, but I do. So I don't know. I think I'm all over the board. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that I really have a favorite band, but I have a lot of favorite genres and artists in the music field. Yeah, but favorite would be Elvis. Yeah. All right, number 2. What are your top 3 favorite films? Oh, guys, I'm not the one to ask that question because I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. So I am going to be way off with this one. Not off in my view, but way off in your spectrum. Top 3 favorite films. Well, I could say Hocus Pocus, definitely. I could say A Christmas Story. I watch that son of a gun every stinking time it is on. I do the marathon on Christmas Day. I've seen it a gazillion times, and each time I pick up something new, and I never get sick of it. Love Ralphie, and I get the biggest kick out of the father. Yeah, I like the father best of all. So yeah, I would say that one. What else? Yeah. Well, you know, guys, Elvis did 33 films, and I'm just gonna pick one of them because it's always been my favorite. Kissin' Cousins. I love the music in it. I love the lighting. I love the fun, frivolous, just, I don't know, silliness about it. I love that one. But I guess if I had to pick a more modern one, could I say Death Becomes Her? How modern is that? But like, I don't really get around in the movie biz, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, maybe I failed at that question, but yeah, they're my answers. I'm gonna go with that. Number 3, what's your favorite scent? Easy peasy, coconut. I love me some coconut. Now listen, I don't love when I get a candle and it says coconut lime, although I love lime. I don't love when it says coconut lime. I don't love when it says coconut paradise. I don't love when it says coconut breeze or coconut sunset. It never smells like coconut. Never. Most things that are labeled coconut don't smell like coconut. I love your true, authentic coconut flavor where you open that bottle or what have you, and there is no doubt about it. It is coconut. And the truest scent of coconut that I am recalling, and nothing has compared to, would be Hawaiian Tropic Coconut Oil Suntan Lotion. That stuff I could smell for days and days and days. Yes, if I could bottle that into a parfum, oh my goodness, into a car jar, yeah, I would just love it. That Hawaiian Tropic Coconut Suntan Lotion. Yum, yum, yum. Love it. All right. What's your favorite Disney film? Hocus Pocus. And I said in a previous video why. I just love the whole vibe of it. Thackeray Binks, the Black Flame Candle, the spell book, the trick-or-treaters, the breezy scenes, the leaves falling. I love Hocus Pocus. All right, number 5. What's your favorite season? Summer. Always was, always will be summer. Everything is easy in the summer. I don't need a cami t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, sweatshirt. I hate coats. Oddly enough, I have a million coats because I love coats, but I hate wearing coats. They're bulky, they're just cumbersome, they're in my way. It's not good. I don't like driving in them. I'm too constricted. I go in the store, I'm sweating bullets. Coats are beautiful and beautifully designed, but I hate wearing them. So if I layer up and throw a good old scarf on, maybe some mittens, I'm cooking with fire, good enough for me. Summertime, what do you got to do? You got to just I throw a cami on, I throw a sleeveless t-shirt on, and pair of shorts, socks and sneaks, and I'm out the door. It's just easy as that. That's what I love. That's what I love. You don't got to do the hair. There's not a lot of investment that has to be made. Do you know? Not a lot. Everything is just easy. All right. 6. What's your favorite seasonal drink? Again, easy peasy. Pina coladas. Love pina coladas. So I can tell you a story about pina coladas. I took myself off of them because I knew they were the devil, in a good way, but in a bad way. Ooh boy, there's nothing that tastes better than a pina colada. But there's nothing more damaging to the waistline than a pina colada. When I went to, and although I'm not super, I am not super strict with that, my belief is, hey guys, we're only here for a short time. Whatever way brings you fun that harms no one, go for it. So, don't be so uptight about figures and, just don't. Be healthy, be happy. Feel good no matter what. So yeah, I'm about that. But I oddly grew up in a time where weight gain was very, very taboo. And you were criticized. Yeah, I would say, I don't know. Yeah, it's a touchy situation. But the boys where I grew up, they would not think twice about letting you know what your weight is. And I don't know, I'm not down with that. And I'm so glad that we've come so far and so many things are acceptable in today's day and age. So, yeah, I am super, super thrilled about that. But anyways, more importantly, just being healthy. But so I remember being in Memphis, and I remember being on the Mississippi Queen, which is a riverboat, and we were of course on the Mississippi. And I had to hit my iPad there. We were on the Mississippi, and I was sitting in a deck chair going backwards, looking at the sun hitting the waters, this massive body of water. Beautiful, sunny, warm day. Pina colada in my hand. And my husband and my child were down below. It was just me. And it was calm and soothing and relaxing and beautiful. And the deck hands came and said, "Can I get you another?" And typically my response would be, "Oh, no, thank you." But what the heck, we're in Memphis, so why not? Sure. I'll have another. So 2 pina coladas in. And yeah, it was a good day. So then when we come back from Memphis, I was so in love with that, I tried to recreate it. Now, this was back in the time of my life when I was carnivorous. Yes, I was carnivorous for a majority of my life. And so one of my favorite sandwiches was my specialty bologna, Wonder Bar, can I say that? German bologna, American cheese, Hellman's mayo, sunbeam bread, 2 slices of homegrown tomato, lots and lots and lots of pepper, and just the lacing of real butter on both sides of the bread. Okay, so that paired with a half of a piece of corn on the cob with butter and pepper, 2 slices of tomato as a side, and a mock healthier version, which wasn't really healthier, version of a pina colada. And after I ate my lunch, and this is when I had 2 days off from work. 2! After I ate my lunch, I would get in the pool and I would float on a raft, and I would read and read and read and read until my little heart was content. Then come October, when it was time to put the jeans back on, I found myself going, wonder why I can't button these jeans. That's funny. I buttoned them last October. And since then, I have not ever had another pina colada or bologna sandwich, and that was a good 10, 12 years ago. I know, don't deprive yourself of the glories in life. I do miss the bologna sandwich. I never would go back to one though. But yeah, you could persuade me to have a pina colada because I love them. They're just so delish. I love them. Long answer. Sorry, guys. All right. Number 7. What's your favorite article of clothing? Okay, so that is easy peasy too. I love my undergarments. I love my brassiere, my gotchis, and my socks. I cannot live without them. Can't. And if that is too brazen of an answer, then I'm going to go with t-shirts, cottony t-shirts. And the thing with me is it's all or nothing. I like a long sleeve. I don't like quarter sleeve. I don't like, where they come to here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like a long sleeve or no sleeve and nothing in between. It is nothing for me to buy a t-shirt and just hack those sleeves right off because I'm not going there. I don't want nothing to do with that. So it's going to be undergarments and my tees. I love my tees. All right. Who's your favorite author? Another easy one. Steinbeck. Love him. I took on the hefty novel of East of Eden. Fell in love, immediately went to The Grapes of Wrath, immediately went to Travels with Charlie, Cannery Row, The Log from the Sea of Cortez, Sweet Thursday, just read The Red Pony, one after one after one after one. Never got sick of it, never got sick of it. I love the vibe of struggle but love and family. Like we don't have a lot, but we have each other, and what we have is clean. I love the hope of a better day. Yeah, I'm gonna say Steinbeck for sure. All right. Number 9, what's your favorite spot for reading? That's an easy one. I don't really have a favorite spot. Any spot could be my favorite as long as it is clean and cozy. I have to create that atmosphere in my head. I could read in my library, I can read outside, I could read on the front porch. I don't really like to read in a car. That's not cozy. The ambiance is not there. Like, let's just say I was downstairs in my parlor. I would click the TV on, depending on the time of year. I might put a rainy ambiance theme on the YouTube, or a fall vibe, or a Christmassy vibe, or just, whatever. But coffee shop vibe. Maybe I'll play some coffee shop jazzy tunes. Yeah, any spot could be my favorite, but I have to create it first before I can nestle in and begin to read. I have to be, dare I say, a little bit of a hot shot, like, I mean, even though I'm not a hot shot, I will get my hands dirty. That's why I don't have long nails, you know. I'm always in sneaks and t-shirts, but in my mind, I like to say, I think I'm going to be a hot shot, and I'm going to set up this whole you know, vibe. I'm going to see all this is clean, the floor is clean, everything is dusted, the plants are watered. Now we have this cozy little music, we have candles, I might have a glass of wine, and I'm sitting in my chair, and nobody will pass by me. Nobody. My husband could care less about reading, so I am impressing no one, because I live in a house with 4 cats, 1 dog, and a husband who could care less about reading. So I am literally impressing no one. But should I live amongst some ghosts and they happen to pass by the hallway of you know, the passageway, the living room from the parlor, maybe the ghost would linger a second and say, well, look at her. You know, I should have did that, you know. I should have knew that. I should have did that. What a hot shot, you know. Well, you get what I'm saying. Just like kind of that. I'm not a hot shot. I'm a fake hot shot. That's what I am. That's what I am. I'm a fake hot shot. All right. 10. What's your favorite food or dessert? Well, if I have to say dessert, I'm going with vanilla. I love vanilla. Although I don't eat a lot of dessert at all. But were I to, it would definitely be a piece of vanilla cake or coconut cake. Favorite food is definitely avocado toast, and I'm very specific on how I make that, and I make it, and whoever I make it for, they just rave about it because it really is that good. So my bread of choice is rye. I know I could do better, and oftentimes I do have multi-grain Ezekiel bread. It's gluten-free. It's very delish. But I love marble rye, marble seeded rye. I love that best of all. And so what I do is I cut it on a diagonal and I pop it in the toaster, and then I lightly toast it. While it's toasting in a bowl, I get my avocado and I, you know, squeeze it out of there and get the pit gone. And I put in diced red onion. It's the only kind of onion that I use. I just love red onion. I put the little pieces of diced red onion in there. I put some vegan, dairy-free feta cheese in there. I put diced up, chocolate tomatoes. Love them. They are the bomb. Throw them in there. I throw pumpkin seeds in there. I cut up basil with my scissors, really minute, and I throw that in there. Let me see, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. That's my ingredients. Pretty simple. And then I just smush it on my bread. And oftentimes I will get some mescaline mix, spring mix, and I will just plop it on the top of that mush for some extra nutrients, because I love lettuce. And then I just chow down. I go to town. I love it. And each and every bite, I'm like, never, ever, ever get sick of it. Love it. So avocado toast my way. What's your favorite time of day? The morning. So I tried to figure out if I am a morning person or an evening person, and it turns out I am both. I just want to get as much out of my days as I can. Not always a good idea, because my whole vibe is if I go to bed, then I'm sleeping my life away. That's why I'm really, really big on naps. I will never ever take a nap so long as it is the middle of the day or that sun is shining. I will not, well, so long as it's not bedtime, I will not be sleeping. It's just not who I am. I'm a mover and a shaker, and there's too much of life that I need to enjoy and have fun with and experience and love. So morning and evening type of person, although the evening is a little bit lonesome for me. Like if my husband's not home, if he's away or something, that's when I do my heavy thinking, and I don't like it. You know, they say things are always easier in the light, and so I feel like I could conquer anything in the day. First thing in the morning especially, all my prospects are laid out before me, and I feel like I could just conquer the world. In the evening, I feel like if I wasn't productive, that maybe I had wasted an opportunity, or my day that I'll never get back, or I might be doing some heavy thinking then and like frighten myself, because you know, life could get hard and scary and all that kind of thing. But it's getting through that. So I am definitely a morning person. I am up with the roosters. Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo, and ready to take on the world the morning. Number 12, what's your favorite color? Red. Red, 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 red. Red, 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 red. 13, who are your top 3 fave YouTubers? Well, you know, when I need to learn how to do something, then I go like, all right, let me YouTube this. How do you do this? And then I always get my answer. But I don't know that I go on YouTube for anything other than books. So I could say I have my 3 favorite booktubers, but they are all very big BookTube personalities, and they don't need my assistance. So I have since changed my format, and I try to always tune in to the little guy, and I would dare not put a little guy in front of another little guy, as I am a little guy, and it's a tough world out there. It's tough to get subscribers, you know. So I don't know, I would just say anybody who is courageous enough to start a BookTube channel, yeah, you're my favorite. So yeah, you have all my support. Yep. And kudos to you. Good for you. I'm proud of you. All right, 14. Who do you tag? Okay, so I can do this. This I can do. I am going to tag Maria from Read Fine Books. I'm going to tag Michael Romeo Talks Books. And I'm going to tag Chatty the Mad Chatter. All 3 of those booktubers are worthy of your views and your subscription and your time. I love them all. So if you will, friends, head on over to their channels and see what you can do for them in terms of support. So that was a fun little tag to do. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Shannon, for tagging me in that. And until my next video, I will probably see you Saturday, which I will be posting Sunday. So yeah, until then, drink your water. Be well, be good, be reading. Bye-bye.